All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the beta save with Derby County. Just before I talk about anything, I just want to very quickly just give a massive thank you just for all your guys' support, all the views I'm getting on the videos, all the comments, all the interaction. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it and coming along with me. Obviously, you know, bit of a strange one, Forest fan doing a Derby save. But I have to admit, it's just been, you know, really nice comments from you guys, and I'm just loving all of the support and things I'm getting. So before I get into anything, like I say, thank you for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't already, just make sure that you like, drop any comments with any feedback, any ideas you've got, and make sure you press subscribe just so you can follow this series all the way through. Because I know the views on the last, well, the first episode and the second one have been quite high. So I know you guys are obviously loving it. So just make sure you've got that subscribe bell on, so that when the next episode comes out, you can get there and you can, you know, be first on the scene, so to speak. Right, now we've got all of that out of the way. Let's see how I've been getting on. And I've got bad news for you guys. It's not been good. Before I just have a look in terms of where we are in the league, let's just have a look at the transfer history here. Obviously, you can see we've lost all of these players, which a lot of them had already taken place in real life, which is, you know, it is what it is. But there's some good news. We aren't in administration anymore. There's been a restructure. We've got a new director in. Financial status is okay. We still don't have any money to spend. We've still not got a transfer budget. We still can't buy players because we haven't got any money. But we aren't in administration, which means that at least moving forward now we can control our own sales, which is good because I can't afford to lose any more players. It's been rough. Let's just have a look at the results up until now, and it's been hard work. I mean, I will. Here we go. So that game you were here for was that 1-0 win against Huddersfield, first game of the season. Great performance. Looked like we were off to a really good start. Followed that up with the Carabao Cup game against Bristol City, won on penalties, 1-1. I'm happy with that. Got a 2-2 draw with Peterborough in the league. I can accept taking a point from that. Since then, it's just been downhill. It's just been a struggle. 3-0 at Hull, absolutely battered us. Middlesbrough 2-1. Again, it was one of those games where it could have gone either way, but unfortunately we were on the wrong side of that. Had Newcastle in the next round of the Carabao Cup. Now, I was quite happy with this game. We took them all the way through 0-0. Went to penalties, lost on penalties, but you know, it is what it is. Next game up was the Forest game, which was obviously a bit of an awkward one for me, but I did do as much as I can. I mean, you'll see if we have a look at it, I didn't do anything silly. I didn't put a weakened side out or anything like that. Full strength side of what I've got, and unfortunately, Philip Zinchenko was just too good. I mean, both his goals, I'll pop some highlights up just after this, but both his goals, from what I remember, were from outside the box, absolute screamers, nothing you could do to stop them. And I knew he was going to be the threat. I'd even got him show onto his weaker foot, tight marking, all of those sorts of things. It just didn't work. Then it was the international break, which was good because it gave us a bit of time to, you know, recoup and rethink things. 1-0 win against Birmingham, nice little win, 3 points on the board. Unfortunately, since then, it's been, you know, back to usual business. Lost 2-1 at West Brom. They were second in the league when we played them, so I expected it to be a tough game, and it was. Followed up again with a 3-1 loss at Stoke. They were second in the league. First or second in the league. And then Sheffield United. So it may have been Sheffield United actually that were top of the league by that point. This game today is the game against Reading. It's going to be difficult, and I just want to have a look at the tactics for a second, because I think when you were here last time, I talked about this tactic which I was using, which was seemed to be working, and certainly worked for us in pre-season. This was a bit more of a defensive setup, but I'm going to try something different for the Reading game, because clearly something isn't working well. Now, I'm going to try the 4-2-3-1, sort of wing play with the inside forward and the winger on either side up top. This, I have to admit, is not my own creation. This is something that follows sort of real life form in terms of the formations that Derby have used this season. I did a bit of digging, and I know over the weekend they drew 1-1 at Coventry. They played more of a 4-3-3, but prior to that, they've been playing a 4-2-3-1. So if it works for them in real life, let's see if it works for us in the game. I know that's the best I can do, because I really am struggling here. Slightly different because we did lose Shinnie, and obviously he's still in the Derby squad in real life. And we don't really have a striker. Louis Sibley is the one that I'm playing up front at the moment. I think when you were here last time, it was Jack Stretton. I'm just trying to find something that's going to piece together, and I've got a nice link between Bird and Knight. And I know traditionally, I think Bird would play in that sort of role, but Knight would be playing a bit further forward or out on the wing. But I wanted to keep this green link there with the strength. Phil Jagielka and Davies is obviously there. While we are on the subject of Phil Jagielka, I don't know whether you saw on the transfers when I was just on that page a second ago, but he is going. We have 3 offers for him, and he joins Olympiacos on the 1st of January. This deal was agreed probably 2-3 match days, 2-3 game days before we came out of administration. I mean, obviously he's not been with the club very long. We are getting some money for him. I can't remember what the agreed deal was, to be honest with you. Oh, there you go. So he's leaving on a free, which is good. So unfortunately, it's not very positive at the moment, but I'm hoping that we could head into this game at Reading and get something out of it, because we need it. I mean, if we take a look at the table, I think we're on -5 currently. I think let's done this again. Okay, so let's bring this up. So we are, yeah, there you go. So -5, goal difference -7, 1-2, drawn 1, lost 6. It's been tough. Thankfully, this gap isn't too big. And if we can find some form, I can hopefully, I don't know what I'm going to do in terms of transfers and things, but I'm going to see if I can have a play around with the wage budget and see if I can get a couple of players in on loan maybe in January, or see if there's some free transfers. I did have a bit of a look around at the free transfers available at the moment, and there's not really anyone decent that I remember seeing. Let's have a look. There was a couple of players that I like the look of, but we were struggling in terms of being able to afford them. So there's no, so we've got no centre backs available as free agents according to this, which I'm sure is not the case, but let's change that to not listed and change this to unattached and see what we've got. So not a huge amount. Again, I mean, there is replacements we could potentially look at, but I'd just rather try and bring someone in that's as good as Jagielka, because he's been, holding the fort down at the back, and that's going to be a big loss when he goes in January. But obviously, the formation, guys. I'm going to just have a look at the data hub and the bits and pieces that I've got on Reddit to see what we're going to do in terms of, sort of man marking, showing onto the weaker foot, all of that sort of stuff, and we'll see where we go. This is a good feature in the game. That's obviously new to 22. If you guys haven't seen it or you haven't played the game yet, I would highly recommend you having a look at this. I mean, just looking at the formation they're playing, it would appear, unless they're sort of two wider central midfielders are going to come out on the wing, that actually we could do quite well playing forward on the wings. It says they use wing play, but I assume this must be the wing backs pushing forward. And if we're pushing up on the wings, hopefully that gives us a bit to, come around the sides. Obviously, with this, it gives you everything. It's very detailed. I mean, you can look at team performance, a report in terms of sort of formations and everything. It's a really, really useful thing when you're coming up to those games, especially with a save like this, because frankly, I have absolutely no idea what more I can do with the squad. I can't buy anyone. We've got players out still injured. I mean, I'm hoping that some of the, I mean, this is the full sort of under 23s, under 18s, everything's there. I'm hoping once we've got a few guys back from injury, we can piece something together. Kazim Richards isn't too far off, but I've got to get him back up to match fitness. Sam Bolduc, exactly the same. I think he's out for another 3 or 4 weeks. We've got cruciate ligament injuries and all sorts of things going on. It's not good at the moment. If we have a look, you can see exactly where we are. So we have 5 players. No, we don't. Ignore me. We've got 4 players out on major injury. Craig Forsyth, who was probably one of our star men in the disappointing start we've had so far, he's out for 6 to 10 months. Cruciate ligament. Apologies, Derby fans. I don't know how you pronounce his name, but I'm going to go with Bilic or Bielik. He's out for another 2 months. Kazim Richards out for another 4 weeks. Baldock's out for another 2 to 4 weeks. It's going to be tough. And what you have to remember with these guys have been out long term. So I've still got to get them to match fitness. I'm still going to have to put them into the under 23s. I can't just chuck them straight into the first team. But that's enough rambling from me. Let's head over. Let me show you what I'm doing in terms of player instructions. You've obviously seen the lineup already. You've seen the tactics in terms of the formation we're going to play and the sort of playing up the wings, which is what I'm aiming for. So let's hope we can come away from it with a few more points, and at least 1 point, because I mean they are 6th in the table, so they're not a bad side. But touch wood, fingers crossed. Come on, boy. Okay, here it is. You've obviously already seen the squad. I'm not going to talk you through all of this nonsense again. You know the deal. You know the deal with all of this. Obviously, if this isn't accurate and there's something you guys think I could change around that you think might help, or something that Derby are doing in real life that I don't know about, then let me know and I'll give it a try, because I've got to come up with something. In terms of the opposition, I have set these and figured out what I want to do with them. So obviously the assistant manager gives you his input anyway, which I do tend to take on board. But we saw in the data hub they play out on the wings. They a wing play team. I am working on the basis that you've got this. Is it Halilovic and Ajaria, or something like that? They're both the players that are going to push out wide. So I've set these for tighter marking, show onto the weak foot, and harder tackling. This central player they've got, Dele Bashiru, show onto the weaker foot. Now the striker, I'm going to leave him alone, because I think this hopefully should isolate their striker. Also, you've got Danny Drinkwater and who we got here, Hunt Laurent. Show them onto the weaker foot. Danny Drinkwater is always going to be dangerous. He's the one that everybody knows. So again, harder tackling with him. I don't know whether this is going to work. I'm not a tactical genius with the game. I mean, maybe some of you guys that are watching it might have a better idea. I know I've had a few comments on the last episode with players, with guys that have already played through their first season and they've escaped relegation, or they found it really difficult. I'm pretty certain I even, had a few comments off someone on Facebook that was saying that within 10 days of them taking over at Derby, they were fired because the club was sold. So it is what it is, but this is what I'm going with. Let's see if we can bring 3 points home. I'm not going to say up the Rams because I feel like there's a few Forest fans out there that will murder me for that, but come on, boys. So kickoff is upon us. I have to admit, I'm nervous for this one, just because of how the form's been, and I was, trying to pick a game where I thought, maybe we'll get a decent result, but I just thought, well, I've got to be honest in terms of, what you guys are seeing in terms of how I'm performing, and it's a struggle at the moment, and I knew it was going to be. That was why I picked the save. Yeah, I mean the save was, oh, here we go, nice early corner. Oh, go on, catch in. Just apologies for the quality on the graphics. Just so you guys know, I dropped it right down just so I could get a better frame rate for you guys. If because I saw it lagging in the last match. So if you guys prefer the frame rate a bit lower and you don't mind too much but you want the better graphics, just pop it in the comments and then I'll know that's what you guys want. But I'm just trying to. Oh, there's a corner here. Oh, well defended. Would you believe, actually, every game we played up until now, I think we've conceded in the first 10 minutes since the game in the last episode. So I don't know how this has happened, but I'm definitely gonna take it. I mean, we're 20 minutes in. We've got the better part of the possession. Passes complete is not bad. XG slightly higher. 3 shots. We only had 1 on target, but I will take it. Let's just give the lads a bit of praise, actually. Just because I think this is a solid start. I'm really happy with it. Really, really happy with it. I mean, if we get 3 points on the board, if it's only the third game I've won, and if I've managed to pick this for the video. Okay, long ball in from them. Oh, well dealt with. Well dealt with. Oh, Buchanan, you can't give the ball away like that. What a strike from them. But that was, that was poor defending. Poor defending. Look at that. Terrible. And that strike, I mean, fair play. Fair play. You don't stop those, do you? I've got to fire them up now. This is unfortunately a bit of a theme. Danny Drinkwater. I mean, they're playing it around a lot, but it doesn't look like they're doing too much. Oh, it's a good ball forward. Oh, great defending. Come on. Come on, boys, get rid of it. No messing around with this corner. Easy as you like. Oh, it's going to be a nervy one. We have still got the better part of the possession. So I'm hoping that's enough. I might even just pick this up slightly to positive because they have got the ability, other than the fact we haven't actually got a proper striker. It's overall we're not doing too bad. Come on, give me something. I've only had 1 shot on target. Our XG's dropped. I'm not happy with that. Oh. Looks like they've had a book in. It's here we go. So it's Burma the throwing. Ravel Morrison. Get the ball in. Back to Burn. Ball in. Oh. If we get, I mean, we're going to go in it. I don't want to jinx it, but it looks like we're going in at half-time 1-1. Yeah, fine. I mean, you guys can obviously see what's going on. I mean, look at that. We started really well, and we've just tailed away. And I don't know why, because the focus and everything seems to be there. So I'm not really sure what the solution is. Let's see if I can get them a bit motivated off the back of that. I mean, a few of them are listening. Ooh. Right, second half, give them some encouragement straight from kickoff, get the morale up. Come on, boys. Nice highlight, Buchanan. Lawrence, back to Buchanan. Oh, sweet ball through to Lawrence. Get it in. There's no one there. Knight, Bird. Buchanan picks up the loose ball. Phil, Knight again. Come on, Burn. Oh, what a ball. Get it in. Yes! Come on, boys. I just need him to keep hold of this now. I could do with the 3 points, get us closer to actually getting some points on the board. Oh. If it turns out that I win every game that I stream, then I might have to stream every game so I can get at least for a bit of time. Obviously, I'm joking, but you guys seem to be bringing me some luck, so I'm happy with that. It's only a goal. I don't know whether it's worth sitting back. I don't know what to do. Praise them. Thankfully, match fitness looks okay. We're probably going to have to make some changes soon, I think, just because they are flagging slightly. Although Reading look like they're struggling for fitness. I mean, that Halilovic, or yeah, there you go, just been subbed off. He was struggling. Highlight for them. Close it down. Stand him up. Oh, well played. Close him down. Pressure. Pressure. Oh, I don't like the look of that. I mean, it just looks like a body got in the way because I have no idea how they didn't score there. Drinkwater corner. Oh, what a save! Go on, Sibley. Man in the middle. Play it. Go on. Oh, I thought there was something on then. Oh, great tackle. Great tackle. This is much better. Much, much better. Lawrence. Morrison. Bird. Sibley. Yes! Oh. I think this is the best performance we've played all season with this new formation. I might have to stick to it. It turns like I can't get my words out. It looks like Wayne Rooney does know what he's doing, at least to a degree. But you know, don't tell any Forest fans I said that. Look at that, 9.2, 2 goals from Sibley. All we got to do is see the game out now. Don't do anything stupid. Keep it calm. Drop it back to balanced. Bird. Sibley for the hat trick. My. The new tactics. Look at that ball. Lawrence. Look at the ball forward from Bird there. Great ball. Cuts them wide open. Great finish. Game, set, and match. Hopefully. There's still half an hour to go. Bird, Buchanan, Lawrence, Bird. Playing it round in triangles. I don't mind that. Knight picks it up. Calm, collected. It's good, boys. Oh, great ball forward to Bird. Get it in. Come on, Max. Ball into the box. Penalty. Oh. Right, come on. Yes. Absolute 5-1. I think we've probably scored more goals in this game than we have the entire season. I don't know what to say, guys. I'm absolutely speechless. Absolutely speechless. I mean, I know a few of you guys have got the Derby save going on. What formation are you guys using? Pop it down in the comments, because I'd like to know. Because if this is something that's going to work for us, the 4-2-3-1, I'll probably stick with it. Because I mean, I suppose in real life anyway, it's the formation that most teams will use, or some variation of it nowadays. There's not much else going on. Long ball forward from them, Buchanan. That's yours, pal. Jagielka. Drinkwater's got it in the middle. Oh, closed him down. Well played. Morrison's played a blinder in this one. Again, pass it around all you like. I don't mind that, boys. Bird. Oh, Lawrence is through. Go on, take a crack. Oh. What you got in the back? This is an absolutely incredible performance. Morrison looks like he's flagging, so I'm just going to take him off. I haven't really got anyone to replace him with. Let's bring on... There we go. Dylan Williams. Switch Lawrence out and bring on Jack Stretton. And then Buchanan's played an absolute corker in this. He's been all over the pitch. Do I swap Knight out? Yeah. Yeah, I'll bring... I don't know how you pronounce his name, so I apologise. Ebasele. I have no idea. I'm sure you guys are going to be taking the piss out of me in the comments, because I have no idea how to pronounce these players' names. Burn. Oh my God, it's 6. That's his first touch of the game. It's his first touch. Why has no one told me to use 4-2-3-1? We're 6-1 up against Reading, who were, I don't know, they were 5th or 6th in the league. Let's have a look. Yeah, they're the top half of the table. Jesus. We're just closing them down all over the pitch. Stretton, Buchanan, Williams, Stretton again, Buchanan, Williams. Look at this. Bird, Sibley, Williams, Bird. The passing. What a ball in. It's off the underside of the bar. Never in my wildest dreams did I think that I was going to put this, record this video for you guys, and we'd win 6-1. Sibley with a hat-trick. Phil Jagielka scores a penalty. Jack Stretton scores his first touch of the game. Absolutely outstanding. Look at... Just... Wow. Wow. Well, that's this video for you guys. I'm going to keep doing what I was doing, play forward a bit further again like I have been. and then we'll, I'll get another episode in for you guys. I'm probably going to look at getting a video out every couple of days. So obviously episode 2 that came out on Saturday. Saturday? Did I put that out on Saturday? Yeah, Saturday morning. This one will have been released on Tuesday. Then I'm probably going to get the other one out on Thursday. So every other day I'll get the the Derby video out. You will have seen on the channel as well. Rob, who's the other guy that I do the FM saves with, he's got his Atlanta save going on at the moment. Episode 2 will have already been released when this video comes out. Make sure you head over there and give it a watch. It's obviously a bit different because it's Serie A. Make sure you leave them a like and drop some comments on there as well. And if you haven't already, head over. Make sure you get onto our socials on the Twitter, on the Instagram, and we can interact with you guys. And if you've got any ideas of any saves or anything you'd like to see, maybe some other challenges, or just to tell me, like a couple of people already have, that you want me to carry this save on after the beta's done, whatever, we'll see what we can do. Just get in touch. We can, have a chat, and maybe your ideas are the ones that are going to make it into the video. Who knows? But once again, guys, just thank you so much for all the views and support and likes and comments and just everything that you've been getting involved with, because it has been amazing. I never thought that the videos in this series was going to do as well as it has. I mean, you will have seen we're a really small channel. We've got what, I think last time I checked we've got about 40 subscribers. It's not, it's just something we do for fun as a hobby. So I'm just glad that you guys are really enjoying it, and all your support means the world to me. So any comments, drop them down below. Otherwise, guys, I'll see you in the next one. 6-1. 6-1.